Alright, as promised, a walkthrough of the Bank Heist Gold. Doesn't really matter what difficulty level you play this at. Things get a little bit harder, of course. But the gameplay works exactly the same way. The strategy is the same. So I'm going into pre-planning. I'm doing this because I'm trying to speed this up. Again, not really necessary, but if you go to additional equipment... no, I don't really care about the vault key. What the vault key does is when you break the big lock open, it'll give you the option. Sometimes there'll be a second door that you'll have to lockpick. Not really something I'm concerned about. However, the key card is something that I'd like just to speed up the process. Again, not needed. The key card is either on the bank manager or it's in the bank manager's office every time. And here I'm just paying to have it put behind the tellers. I like putting it behind the tellers. It makes it a little bit easier to just pick up and give her. The bank is not always laid out the same way. The security room is in different locations as well as the vault door. I'm also picking up some body bags. I'm going to put them in the back whether you need them or not. Again, this is something that I'm doing just because I'm trying to get through this a little bit quicker. I'm also paying for some mini cameras. Putting one in the front by the tellers and one in the back office. The only reason I'm paying extra for this, and again, this isn't necessary, but it's to speed things up. I can see where the guards are this way a little bit easier. So the neat thing about this mission is there are always 4 guards. And after you take a guard out, you have to use their pager to call in. Luckily, you get 4 tries, so you can actually eliminate all the guards on this one. And not have any ramifications. No backup will come because you did so. You'll see my body bags on the left. And there are piles of civilians walking around the back of this bank. So we got 1 walking there, we've got 2 up against the wall. So as soon as you put your mask on, if they see you, they'll start calling in to say something is an issue. The gate, you'll notice, was closed when I walked past. Sometimes it's open, sometimes it's closed. So I'm trying to decide whether I want to take everybody out or whether I want to actually shout them down and tie them up. I think for a matter of time in this case, I'm going to be doing a lot of killing. Not necessary, but something I'm going to do again for time's sake. Now I need to figure out where the security room is this time. Okay, this time it's in the back. It can also be in the front, behind the tellers. So if you level up your ECM jammer, you can actually unlock that door with an ECM jammer as an option. But I paid for the key card, so I'm going to go pick up the key card and then I'm going to go take out the security guard in that room. Always looking for cameras. There is no camera in this corner this time, but often there is. I'm going to mask up and start making things interesting. Silent weapon, obviously, very important. So I will lockpick this. This is something else you can upgrade, which I will be upgrading on my character. The speed at which you can lockpick. You can use C4 or saw to cut this, but then you'll be making too much noise. And you see that yellow highlight? That's the key card, and all the red outlines are only seen because I paid for those mini cameras. Okay, so somebody's walking to the back. I think it's a guard. It might be the bank manager. I'm playing on a really high difficulty level here, so the cameras are armored and shielded. Like I said, camera placement is always different. It always changes up. So as is, I don't want to get seen, and I have to remember that there's guys standing in the alley. The guards patrol the main floor, and they also sometimes come up over the roof. So keep in mind... Oh, we got a bank manager. But there's a security guard looking at him, and there's a camera looking at him, so I can't really do anything with it. So my goal here is I need to make sure the cameras go down. Now, the less weapons, the less armor you have on you, the less visible you are, meaning you don't get seen quite as quickly. So as soon as that guard is gone, I'm going to make a break for it, run in, grab the key, turn around, run right back out, in front of the camera. Yes, in front of the camera. Oh, civilian seeing me. Quickly hide. Just a guy walking on the street. Saw someone in a mask walking in the side of a bank. Just another day. Alright, I want that guard to leave. Another thing you can upgrade is if you stand still for a while, anyone that's close by will show up. So you get an outline for them. Alright. He is still there. I may cut bits and pieces of this away so you guys don't have to watch the boring stuff. Alright, camera's looking at me, and I made it. Whew. Just had to be quick. So remember, we still have civilians in the alley. There's still people walking by on the street. And there's guards that can come around the roof. So these are all things you have to keep in mind. Just sneaking past the doors. Sneaking. I'm far enough away that at this point, they're not seeing me. Oh, somebody just... Guard came outside. Guard came outside. This gives me an opportunity to get rid of one of them. So let's sneak up. Again, I could shout him down, but in the point of time here, I'm just going to take him out. Answer the pager right away. Nothing to see here. All good. And then I'm going to... Oh, I didn't want the planks. I want to put them in a body bag. Alright, so you can put them in the garbage. You can put them all over the place. In this case, nobody ever walks right by the fronts of these cars. So my little pile of bodies are going to go here. I paid extra for body bags because I want a clean operation here. Okay, I think I'm good at body bags. I'm all full up on the body bags. Okay, so now I want to take out the cameras. And we got another guard coming. Oh, let's take him out. Headshot. Let's answer the pager. Nothing to see here. Just stripped. All fine. We're good. Let's get rid of this body. So that's 2 of the 4. And one of them is going to be in the security office with the cameras. Of course, the bank manager also walks around. So yeah, at this point, I've got 2 guards, 1 in a security room, 1 wandering the building, and a bank manager I have to take care of. After that, it's just civilians. It'll keep reminding you to grab the thermal drill. I really wouldn't worry about drilling anything until the bank is in full control. If you're trying to do this quiet. Yeah, so we got one security guard in the, like the photocopier room, kind of in the middle. That layout is always the same. Let me try to recenter myself a little bit for the camera so you can see what I'm doing. Okay, so the one guard. Now I'm going to use the key card. Oh shoot, I stepped into the door. Take him out before he shoots. Very, very important. Anybody makes any noise, you're pooched. Make sure I answer the pager. So, bit of a risk. I could body bag this guy, or I could just leave him in the room. There's the manager. This is working out really well. So I'm going to shout him down. Just to show you. You have to wait till they fully see you, till that exclamation mark is over their head. And then I told them to follow me. Don't make me sorry I made you a hostage, dude. They're not always great at pathfinding. Come on, buddy. This way. Oh, clearly this is too tight. He's making a break for it. Let's try between these cars here. If he gets seen by those two people standing on the other side, it'll also obviously create an issue. They'll call in an alert. And I'll tell them to lay down right there. That works. So as it stands, I've got one guard left in the building. That's it. I don't have to worry about the cameras anymore because I took out the security guard in the camera room. Yeah, the whole doors opening and making the screen black kind of sucks. So I don't see the other security guard. This makes me a little bit nervous. He could be on the roof. Now I can use the cameras and try to find him, since he's not showing up on my spy cam. Not seeing a security guard. One left. Time-wise, I'm making pretty good time on this one. Again, could be on the roof. And if they see anyone I've shot or anyone I've body bagged or tied up, then it all goes south. Right now, everything is quiet. No backup. Oh, there he is. Ah. So he's going back to the front. I'm going to run back around. This can be fast. This can take a really long time. Maybe I should body bag that guy. Oh, there's a package. I'm going to pick this up. Oh, he's in the photocopier room. Take him out. And super fast. Run through. Answer his pager. So this is a room that no one, aside from the manager and the guards, go through. So I'm actually safe to leave his body here. Now this is the part where things go funny. You'll notice there is a red button on the wall there. That red button, if the civilians press it, it also sets off the alarm. So I'm going to try to take out This part always makes me super nervous. I'm going to try to... You know what? I'm not going to shout these guys down. This is going to be a massacre. You will have to avert your eyes, people. It's about to get bloody. These guys you don't have to worry about as much. The only thing is if someone sees them, you're in trouble. Now, I don't know if there's anyone on the other side of that cubicle wall. Nobody is noticing anything right now. This is so much easier if you play with other people, but this is just me playing solo. Well, and the AI is just standing outside. Yeah, I've got somebody sitting outside the bank. I'll have to remember that as well. I don't see... Nope, there's nobody in the cubicle. So this half of the bank is clear. There's no civilians left. And I stepped into the wall again. Now, that teller, one of the doors is always open. There's two sets. I saw in this case, it was open on my side. And again, in a perfect world, I'd be shouting everyone down. I don't really want to take the chance in this case. I'm recording this just so you guys can see how this works. I don't know if I should... you know what? Just to be safe, let's take these guys out. You lose money every time you kill a civilian. But I don't want to go through all this just to make this video for you guys and then have somebody call in the drill noise or something, so... Yeah, if you didn't like that, you're not gonna like what's about to happen next. So these guys have buttons right by where they're standing. Tellers, you have to take out really, really quick. Either shout them down fast or take them out quick. So I'm gonna go in and I'm just gonna start shooting. Yep, that button is clear. Again, I could be shouting everybody down. May as well shout. Oh, shoot. I see an exclamation mark in the street. That guy out there. If he gets away. Oh, bad shots. Oh, crap. Oh, crap. Crappity crap, crap, crap. And I gotta reload. Okay, so he's taken care of. But I don't want to leave the body in the street. However, I still have these two guys that are freaking out. Let's take them out. Again, zip tying is ideal. You don't lose any points for kidnapping these guys. You only lose points for killing them. So the ATMs on the right that I just passed, if you upgrade your ECM jammers, you can hack them so that you can get the cash. So I'm going to get the drill started and then I'm going to clean up some bodies. This is not what I would call a perfect run. Like I said, all I'm trying to do is show you how you can do this totally by yourself without having any police called in. So I'm just going to toss this in here. And I can set up the drill. Technically, you could actually upgrade your drilling so that you could do silent drilling and you'd only ever have to worry about whatever half of the bank that you're doing the drilling on. Oh, I didn't upgrade my ECM jammers, so I can't do these yet. Oh yeah, I did. Just to show you how this works, you can pop that open, and then you can grab a bunch of cash. Did I bring two? No. I only brought the one ECM jammer this time. Okay, well I'll just do the one then. And there's civilian on the streets walking around. So always be aware of markers. If all of a sudden somebody walks past the front, there's often some cash in here. I'm going to grab that. See if there's any cash on the table. Those are the buttons, by the way, you can see underneath. Those tellers are not scared to press them. Looking for extra packages. Sometimes they've got them on the chair. Just making sure there's no packages around. There, we got another one. I don't see any packages. Sorry guys, sorry for killing you all. His lifeless eyes there. Drill's still going. Make sure you might have to restart it a couple times. So I'm going to look for packages first. Because at this point I'm killing time, right? Everything is kind of taken care of. As long as nobody sees the bodies. And of course it stopped. So let me restart the drill. You can interact with those buttons on the wall and call the cops yourself, so be careful. Check the bank manager's office. Sometimes there's a... see, here's where the key card was, the one that I paid for. A little bit of cash, and check underneath. Sometimes there's a safe. No safe in the room. Sometimes there is, like I said. And you can either drill it or you can lockpick it, depending on what you've learned. There's another package. So there are 7 packages left. At this point I might speed up the gameplay a little bit so you guys don't have to watch the boring parts. Gonna head up on the roof. There's often packages up here. Again, I can get seen by civilians. Something to keep in mind. Oh, garbage. Almost looked like a package. There, we got one. And there's another one. You get all the packages, you get extra weapon unlocks and stuff, or accessories. Oh, I totally twisted myself up. I've spun around so many times. Oh, another package. So I've got 4 left. The drill is still going. I think. I should maybe double check. Yeah, drill just stopped. Get this going again. So now I'm trying to decide whether I want to take a chance of screwing this up and look at more packages outside. I've got zip ties. If I run across anyone, I can shoot them down. Zip tie them up. The bank manager's the only one I left alive to tell the story. So sometimes there's a package here. My cool little A-team van. I have also seen packages sitting on top of these. Sometimes on the planters here. You'll notice there's even cameras outside of the safe here. Oh, somebody's coming. So I'm going to let that guy go away. And I'm going to start checking down the alleys. Alright, maybe I'll shut this guy down. Alright, dude. Get down. Shout, 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 shout. And zip tie him up. And civilians will keep spawning out here. You can't clear this entire map. Come on, buddy. This way. Dude, what are you doing? Or I could lead him into the bank. He'd be terrified of all the death I created. Yeah, he's safe down here. Because you can't go any further than this. Quickly check the other alleys. I'm not really worried about getting all the packages. I'm just trying to show you some places where they are. Sometimes they're sitting around here. You don't have to worry about the planks. The planks are only when things go loud. I got another package here. So that's another one. Now I may have missed one in the bank. But if memory serves, I've actually seen them even around here. Keep in mind, this is not necessary. This is just something I'm doing for extra additions to my guns. Some gauge courier pack stuff. Okay, that's as far as it'll let me go. No luck. Again, I'm not really doing a lot of looking, but I'm not seeing any obvious ones. Shoot. They can be on the other side of this grate. Oh, there's one. Something to point out is that the van isn't always in the same spot either. But once the bank is clear, it's really not a rush anymore. There we go. So as I mentioned earlier, sometimes this inside door is locked, which would just be another set of drilling. Oh, and I'm slow with the gold. It's super heavy. Let's put this back in the van. I haven't upgraded my throwing ability. Oh, missed. Nice. Let's try that again. There we go. So technically I could finish at this point. I'll grab the other gold. I'll show you how to lockpick the boxes inside. I'm not going to do all of them again time-wise. Alright, head back to the van. Like I said, I've shown you now the concept of what you have to do. And that's it. Came for the money, stayed for the gold. Got a little bit of cash. Got some packages. And that's it. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions, you know how to get a hold of me. Have a good one, guys. Talk to you later. Bye.